Hi guys, it's your boy Ajegunle Ologun. On this week's episode of our weekly celebrity interview, we have a special artist in the house. He has been around for a very long time. For those that grew up in the early 90s, you will understand what is known as Galala, all the way from Ajegunle in Lagos, Nigeria. He is the pioneer, he is the architect, the music genre of Galala started with this gentleman. He has won so many awards during his life, his career, and he has so many popular hit songs, including Congratulations and Jubilation. Ladies and gentlemen, guys, join me to welcome none other than Daddy Showkey. Oh my God, my brother. Welcome to K90 channel.
K90.
Oh my God, it's good to see you, my brother. It's good to have you on.
I'm very happy to be here too.
Oh my God, it's a great opportunity to track you down.
Thank you very much.
And thank you so much for attending. We're going to go to the basics. Tell us, who is Daddy Showkey?
Daddy Showkey is a young man that you can just define as, my motto is from ghetto to grace. I started from in the early 70s. I started as an acrobat, an acrobatic dancer. From there, I formed a group. We formed a group, an acrobatic dance group. From there, I started moving. From acrobatic, I went into boxing, and I did boxing for some time. And still on the entertainment field, I came back. We formed a musical group. From that musical group, and I started moving my journal as Daddy Showkey.
Wow. We're going to take a step back. You've given us so much information in a short space of time, but we want to take a step back in the interest of our audience who are keen to know more about you. I grew up listening to your songs all the way from Lagos, Nigeria. I loved all your dance styles the Galala and all that. But let's take it. Where were you born?
I was born in Ajegunle.
Wow.
In Lagos. I was born in Ajegunle and I grew up in Ajegunle. I lived in Ajegunle nearly all my life, you understand? And Ajegunle gave me a lot because I grew up in the streets of Ajegunle. And growing up in Ajegunle was not easy because you meet the good, the bad, and the ugly. Wow. And you choose your path of destiny, where you want to go to and where you want to be. And that is where I am today.
Wow. Ajegunle. For those that may not know, Ajegunle is in Lagos, Nigeria. It's one of the probably most density populated area in Lagos, if I'm right or wrong.
I will not call it many people call it a ghetto. Some call it a slum.
Okay.
Ajegunle is just a place where it was a place for settlers, people that came and they were looking for a place to live, where they can afford. And the Yorubas used to say, no kukodudu, le kovufinja.
Wow.
Inside the black pot, that's where the white pap come from.
Wow.
And so it's like sometimes when I hear people talk about Ajegunle, I always tell them that they don't know nothing. Because Ajegunle is a land of opportunity, like the name inclined, like Ajegunle, Ajemiti Gunle. Aje means profit, market. You understand?
That's true.
So, and Ajegunle is a blessed land, a land with a lot of talent.
Wow.
I was also unfortunate that at the time I came out, many people did not believe that any good thing can come out from that neighborhood because they call it the ghetto. It's the ghetto, it's the slum then. But by the grace of God, by then there was no social media, there was nothing. We hustle and bustle to come out from the neighborhood, and by the grace of God, the country, Africa as a whole, accepted us, and that is where we are today.
Wow. Clearly, you started at a time where there was no social media. It was tough getting your music to people, across the various people. But we will get to that. We will get to your music. We want to start from the family. you were born in Lagos. To how many siblings do you have? Which parents?
I was born in Lagos, and Ajegunle, to be precise. I don't want to say I was born. Lagos is a big place. I was born in Ajegunle.
Okay.
Ajegunle na Bimi. I was born in Ajegunle.
Okay.
And my dad is John Asiemo, and my name too is John Asiemo, because they named me. My dad named me after himself.
Okay.
And I have 3 brothers, and I lost my elder brother Frank, and it remains me, my elder brother Rafi, then Paul, then myself. I'm the last child of my mother, but not my father's children. My father had about 9 children.
Okay.
So, but for my mother, I'm the last child from my mother.
Wow.
And from there, it was not easy growing up, because I lost my dad when I was just 8 years old.
Wow.
So my mother tried a lot.
Wow, I'm sorry to hear about that. You lost your dad. Wow, that's interesting. So you have 2 siblings now. And
I have 3.
You currently have 3.
Yes, I'm the last for my mother.
Okay.
But my father had other children too.
Okay. Okay, but you lost one.
I lost my elder brother Frank.
Okay.
In 1983.
Oh, that was a long time. Sorry about that. So, how did your music career start? Where did it all start from?
My journey is, I tell people every time they come to interview me that my journey is very, very long. If I start telling people, I am not just an artist that will come and say, I started like this, sometimes I tell people that I've been on stage for almost, this year is going to be about 47 years.
47 years?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Because I started as an acrobat. I started dancing and doing acrobatic display, going from one place to the other.
Wow.
I started acting too, okay. Mixing up with actors, taking me to programs like Village Headmaster.
You were in Village Headmaster?
Yes.
Oh my God.
I took part in Village Headmaster.
Movie in Nigeria then, every week.
Yeah.
Wow.
So from that very aspect, we did a lot of things, and I tell people that is my journey. My journey as an entertainer is over 47 years old. 47. Wow. Next, in 3 years time, it's going to be 50.
Wow.
And when I tell them, they don't know, but they only see Daddy Showkey. My life started as an acrobat. And dancing has been part of me. Boxing has been part of me. Because the dance step you call Galala, people don't understand that it was out of boxing that we built that dance step.
Wow, that's wow. Please tell us how that started from boxing.
Because, when in the gym, even when after I left, the Pretty Busy Boys is the musical group that we formed. I was a member of a group called the Pretty Busy Boys. Okay. When I left Pretty Busy Boys, the group braked. Everybody went on their own.
Okay.
So sometimes I will go to the gym to just while away time, at least just to get myself going. In the gym, me and my dancer is late now, it's called Eco. We'll be sparring. As we are sparring, we'll be say hook upside here, say hook upside here. So the dance step, we'll be moving our legs like as if we are doing like our sparring, just jogging and jabbing. From there, we started throwing our hands. That's the way the dance started.
Wow.
So from there we said, okay, people will not like this because the dance, people will see us as street boys. We say, I told them, don't worry. I will make the dance, the whole world will recognize it. But one thing people don't know, the dance is called Konto.
Okay.
And Galala is the style of the music. So they dance the music, everything. Konto is inside Galala. So Galala means Kamaga, Kamala. That means growing and expanding.
Wow.
Today, the whole Nigerian music scene is growing and expanding. One ga, one la. That is the meaning of Galala.
Wow. Wow, wow. I'm stunned by this. I mean, I can't imagine. I know the dance. When you're dancing, you're doing that.
Yes, because you see, you move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh my God. And you built this dance to the extent of one of your videos. There were some of your artists that were, I don't know what was coming out from the back.
That is, we call it backbone dance.
Backbone, oh my God. And that was interesting.
And you see that thing that you're talking, I've been doing that thing from my childhood as an acrobat. That is, I brought my ability as an acrobat, as a boxer, and as a musician. That's what made my name Daddy Showkey. Because Showkey is a key to the show. Dancing is show. Music is show. Boxing is show business. People don't know that boxing is show business. A boxer is an entertainer because you're going to watch them fight and it's entertaining you. You understand? Okay. So I combined everything together. That's what made my name Daddy Showkey.
Wow. So who gave you the name Daddy Showkey?
My grandmom.
Okay.
My mother's mother my name used to be Showkid.
Okay.
Showkid is from my uncle, Showboy.
Okay.
And Showboy trained me as a boxer when I was starting. Okay. And so they will call me John Showboy Pikin. So that means John Showboy's child. Okay. But so there's some who call me Showkid. That's Showboy Kid.
Wow.
So that is from where the Showkid come. But it was one musician called Danny Wilson that changed my name from Showkid to Showkey.
Wow.
He said I'm the key to the show, that the journey is coming, that I'm going to open the door for a lot of talent to come from out of my neighborhood. So that's where he changed my name to Showkey. And true, I opened the door.
Oh my God.
That's why you see that my first album, there's this track called Ejo Talonimato LA 771 Bekuro Lona, that the Showkey Fewell. It means 7 plus 7 is 14, plus 1 is 15. 15 is an odd number. So all odd people should give chance. It is time for the ghetto man to come.
Oh my God. That's interesting. I remember that beat. That's an intro to the song. And when I heard that, I said, Daddy Showkey Fewell.
And do you know that very phrase in that song? There was a lot of argument that people would not like that song. That's why till date we did not shoot video for that song. Because they were telling that people would say, I'm Agberu. These boys are street boys. But my producer, Mighty Mas, back then told me that if people don't like it, let's try it. And that was what sold that album.
Wow. That album, I love it. I love it. It was that intro that I would say, okay, let me hear how this song will start itself. But once you hear the intro, you will love it.
Even here in the UK, I met so many people. If they talk to, I will be looking at them. Yeah. They will be telling their children the journey of Galala. The next thing they will say is, congratulations. Yeah. And I will be laughing. And the children, one asked the mother that, how are you saying this boy? Who are you calling a boy? I said, no, I'm a boy, because once you make people happy, anything they call you, you take it.
Wow. You have clearly inspired a generation. And today we know what is happening globally. But again, a step back. Today is your mom's birthday.
Yeah, so on the 2nd is the day the person that brought me to this world, she was born. And
2nd of April.
2nd of April, yeah. I cannot forget that day, because that day is like Christmas for me. Right from the time I'm growing up, my mom always mark her birthday in a little way. She will just call, that day she will cook special food. She will call me, just call some of your friends and come. Because we were not rich, we were not rich. So she would just come to Ajegunle, my friends will come. And sometimes I will go to Ijora where I used to hang out with my friends. I will bring them to Ajegunle. Oh yeah, Mama today and Mama birthday. And still we still keep on that spirit. And today, every 2nd of April, anywhere I am in the world, I want to go back to go and celebrate with my mom. But today was the first for many years that I did not surprise her, but I spoke to her on phone.
Yes. Talk about speaking to her on the phone. Guys, you won't believe this. I spoke to Daddy Showkey's mom as well. I greeted her happy birthday. But one shocking thing was the song, the Oriki, that Daddy Showkey gave to mom. And I told him, you've got to come and do this to our viewers. What are the Orikis?
No, that, my mom, when I was growing up, what made me to be very strong, I tell people it was my mom. Because if my mom walked on the street, because my mom, she was a teacher. Okay. And most of the children are pupils in school. When they see her, they will be singing along, they will be clapping. Asemo obìnrin jẹ́jẹ́ o, àfikún fàyà kún. Asemo obìnrin jẹ́jẹ́ means asemo, a gentle woman, a woman that don't have problem, that don't fight with anybody. She walks gently. Wow. She's a gentle person. And sometimes I will tell her, why will you be singing I will be fighting them. But one day my mom told me that those people are joy, because it is them. Without them, once a teacher, always be a teacher. I found out when I became Daddy Showkey. I'm always, once a musician, always a musician. A musician is a teacher, because you teach people with your songs, and you educate people with what you do. You understand?
Wow, happy birthday to mommy.
Floxy baby, the most beautiful.
Her name is Florence.
Florence, but I call her Floxy baby,
Floxy.
the most beautiful.
That's interesting. That's beautiful. I greeted her. She prayed for me. I prayed for her. I love her. She's sounding so energetic. Many people, when they speak to my mom, they will think my mom is very young. But when they see my mom in person, Mommy, now you are talk to. I say, nah, my mama nah. Wow. Because my mom, she's everything. Your mother should be everything to you. My mom is everything to me. I don't joke with my mom. That's good to know. Like everyone says, well, our parents, they went extra mile to bring us up. Especially in those days in Nigeria, it was hard. But here you are today, and you are a blessing to this generation. Clearly, you've been successful in your industry. Your song has been to all 4 corners of the world, where probably you might not have even gotten to.
Yeah.